My name is Steve Poulsen, and this is my wife, Stacie Poulsen, and we're excited to be here and talk a little bit about TruVision and our story. We got started was this with my cousin Gina and her husband Wes called me. We're on our way to a softball tournament in St. George. I do Division I softball, and so he said, "Hey, I want you to check something out." And I was like, "Yeah, I don't know. I've done a few of these, and I'm really not interested." But he was persistent, and I said, "Okay, well, let me just check it out." And so we got a sample, and she started taking it. I wasn't really taking it at the time.
So I started taking them, and I went to a Zumba class the first morning. Love Zumba. I really enjoy being able to exercise, and I felt great. But I didn't give credit to the supplements. I just thought, hey, I got a good night's sleep, things were wonderful, and I felt really good. So I came home and went about my day. I did take my second dose and didn't really think too much of it. The next day, I was like, man, I just have energy, it feels so good. It was about the fourth day that I finally said, okay, I can't have this many fantastic days in a row and not be hungry and have all this energy. So I finally told Steve, I said, these are awesome and I want to get some more. I began to lose weight, and I kept losing weight, and I was happy and I had energy, so I just continued exercising the way that I always have, and umpiring softball and refereeing basketball, doing my Zumba classes, of course, and I ended up losing about 50 pounds in just over 5 months.
And so I've recently started taking them, and I'm down now 13 pounds. And we just got done with the basketball season, and running up and down the court, I just noticed more energy. I felt fantastic. And now in the softball field, some of the boring games or get long games, it's hard to stay focused, but I'm able to do that now, and it's just been awesome.
Physically, obviously, these have made a huge difference in our life. Emotionally, we're just very happy. We love being able to share a product that works. We've experienced it personally, and the best thing ever is to be able to share it with somebody who you may know or not know, and just say, you know what, try it. Because the product does speak for itself, and it has allowed us the opportunity to be home together. We love being able to socialize and be out and get to know new people. And all it takes is trying a 1-week sample, because you do feel the difference. And you don't have to change your entire life. Your lifestyle may change because of how you feel, but then being able to live the kind of lifestyle that you want, to have the time to be able to spend with your family, to help your kids do their homework, or to go out and go hiking or go on a vacation. And it's nice that we can make those memories with our kids and spend the time together, and we don't have to stress out and plan around everybody else's schedule. We make our own, and that's wonderful.